Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton from EMS Now. I'm here at Inside Flextronics in Paderborn, Germany, and I'm joined by Gerlas from Genexis. Genexis, Dutch company. Start by introducing the company. Tell me a little bit about the company and the products that you're having manufactured.
Well, we're a relatively new company making the modems for fiber to the home. So that's the technology where you as a consumer get a fiber into your home for broadband, and we basically make the home gateway, if you will.
Okay, and you're developing some really interesting modular solutions for that market that look really exciting from a customer point of view.
Exactly. I mean, if you look at your modem today, it's probably an ugly box stuffed in a corner somewhere. Whereas if you, it basically resembles the phone that you would have 30 years ago. If you look what happened in phones, now we all have nice looking phones that do 1,000 things for us. But if you look at your home gateway, part of the digital world, it looks like this ugly box.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're changing that into a real consumer product where the consumer can have, a nice look and feel in combination, obviously, with good features and functions.
Yeah, and that's going to prove really interesting. And I know we've discussed this in the round table earlier, but the consumer isn't actually your customer. You're selling via the network providers. So it's an interesting challenge, isn't it?
In a way, yeah. It's in a way the challenge similar to smartphones.
Yeah.
You typically buy the smartphone from your operator, or you get it sometimes for free or in a combination. So you don't have to market it directly to the consumer.
Yeah, it's never for free. No such thing as a free cell phone, is there?
Exactly.
It's like a free lunch. So you've been here today at Inside Flextronics, and Flextronics are your manufacturing partner. Tell me a bit about that relationship and how that works.
Well, when we started, we were in small volumes, but at some point you get to a cost and a volume level that you need to go to a situation where you can reach the cost target that the market demands. And we did that with Flextronics. In the beginning, here in the site here at Paderborn, because the volumes were moderate, and of course communication, designing, logistics close by, low shipping cost really factors in. Now we're kind of going into the next wave where things are getting bigger, more volume, more demand on low cost. And with Flextronics, having manufacturing sites all over the world, they can match the products to the manufacturing site and really provide the lowest cost, and that's the lowest overall cost, including shipping and all the other things you factor in.
Yeah. So the lowest cost solution, and I guess more importantly, you're a business that's growing rapidly, growing into hopefully new and exciting markets. You mentioned that you'd opened a company recently, I think, in India. So as you do that, I guess having a global footprint of manufacturing behind you is going to allow you to accelerate your growth into those areas.
Exactly. I mean, manufacturing is not something we want to worry about. We want to worry about designing new products, developing new software. But if our business development activities in South America really start to pay off, then why would you produce that product in Europe or in Asia?
Yeah, especially if you have a manufacturing partner with a facility in Sao Paulo or
exactly.
somewhere, by the way, within that tax regime in that protectionist society. Fascinating. So designing the supply chain that really fits your product is kind of fundamental to your strategy to allow you not to have to worry about manufacturing.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, in the end, in the old world, companies built the products from scratch, from basically the sand which contains the silicon to marketing the product to a consumer. Nowadays, technology is very open. There's a lot of interfaces, and obviously we are a part in an overall chain between the sand and
the consumer.
Getting the product into the consumer. So we are dependent on the supply chain behind us, and our customers, of course, very much depend on how we do that.
Yeah, and a fast-moving supply chain that fits not just today but for tomorrow. Yeah,
exactly.
Gerlas, good luck with the product, and you know, actually the new model that I think you showed us here, I don't know if it's in manufacture, looks really exciting, and it does move that bland grey box in the corner into a kind of a new, much more interesting world where we can specify it and we can choose what we want. Good luck with that. Thank you very much for speaking today, and thanks for talking to me. Thank you.
Thank you.